Hello everyone, welcome back to Swords Edge. This is episode 35, and before we start this episode, would just like to say that I apologize for there not being any Swords Edge videos in the past few weeks. The Swords Edge server went down, and so did my PC. My PC got fried, and I replaced my PC pretty quickly, but the Swords Edge server took a little bit more time to get back up. So, yeah, that is why there hasn't been any Swords Edge videos, recently. But I was able to kind of join the server every once in a while. Even though it wasn't working for everyone, I could still get on. And, I did do some progress over here at my little sorting area that I had. I've built a full-on sorting system on both sides. It isn't fully 100% working yet. I still have some stuff I need to do to complete it. But yeah, it is massive. This is designed by Mad Hatter. I'll put the link to this sorting system in the description. And if I can land up here, that's kind of hard. There are a row of chests up here, and what this sorting system is you put like kind of like filter items in this chest, and it will go through the items go in here. You put the items in here. Do you want to sort? It'll go around, and it'll go up here and up around here. Go through all of these chests right here. Then go through over here, around here, and go to this line. And then there'll be a output over here of anything that wasn't in the sorter. And so I think we might be working on this partially today. This is a very large project that I've been working on, so it might not be finished today, but so far I did get the easy part out of the way, the actual sorting system built. And I think the next thing is probably making it so, or trying to figure out how to sort these items. And we'll see if I bring you guys into my creative world when we test all of this out and try to figure out what we want or what I want sorted in the sorting system. Oh yeah, by the way, you might have noticed I have RTX on, and I usually don't have RTX on, but as I said in the beginning of this video, my computer was fried, so I had to get a brand new PC, and RTX works pretty good now when recording with OBS on, so yeah, I can actually play in RTX and record at the same time. And you might have also noticed that the water was a little bit wavy, and that's not really, if you know about RTX, that's not in the default RTX from the game. It's not the vanilla RTX. It's not what water looks like, and that is because I have better RTX on, which is a mod developed by Mad Lad and his team, and this is one of my favorite mods for Bedrock Edition. RTX was so broken, and as you can see, it is still a little bit broken. But this just makes RTX look so much better. And I found myself not being able to turn off RTX with better RTX on. It is crazy. It's just so good. So I'm gonna see how well this runs, and we'll probably keep RTX on the entirety of this episode if it runs pretty well. Anyway, I've come up to the top floor of my base because we have a ton of things to do on this to-do board, and I was thinking about possibly actually getting something. Oh, that's weird. Hey, we can still read it, at least. I was thinking about possibly getting one of these things done today. Actually, there's something I need to do that isn't on the to-do board, and it is fix my guardian farm. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this on camera before, but I do have a guardian farm on Swords Edge. It just isn't that great, and you'll see why in a second. But I actually don't have another portal over here as well, so I kind of need to build another portal so I can link it. But if we go over here and head over here, as you can see, here's the Guardian farm loading in. And the problem with this farm is that if I turn it on, the idea was to have a nice simple Guardian farm where the Guardians kind of just like come up bubble columns and are flushed to the center. But you might be able to see, the Guardians they go against the current. They try to swim the other direction, which I wasn't planning on happening. So this makes this farm very, very slow, and I'm not happy with it. So what we're going to do is I'm gonna build a new farm, and luckily, let me just turn this off and then fly away. Luckily, as of the recording of this clip, the Silent Whisperer created a new video for a new farm. It's crazy. I was working on this, trying to figure out how to fix it, when I saw that Silent Whisperer had uploaded a new video for an advanced Guardian farm. And so I'm gonna be working on that. I'm gonna completely tear down this old one and set up a new one. So let me tear this down and get some materials, and then I will meet back with you guys. And a little while later, I have cleared out this area, getting ready to transform this into Silent Whisperer's farm. And as you can see, I cleared out all of the water. And this took me a long time. This took me a very long time. I also realized that I didn't really explain the main reason why I destroyed this old farm and am building a new one in its place. And that's because, one, I want to have some materials for Marterial, right? And I really want this farm to be efficient. But I also have a project coming up very soon that requires a lot of dark prismarine, and I don't have a lot of dark prismarine. So I'm going to need a lot of dark prismarine. So that is one of the reasons why, or the main reason why, I am building a new farm in the place of the old one. The farm is almost done, as you can see. I've got all of the kill chambers in, and I also have the water stream in as well. The only thing that I need to do really is build up an AFK platform and fill in this bubble column so it brings all of the items up to where the AFK platform is. But I want to take a break from this for now, even though I have one last thing to finish up the farm, one little part left. I want to go over to the Gary's mod area, or the reference area, so I can show you GM construct and the progress that me and Insane Bobcat have made. And while I'm on my way over there, I wanted to remind you guys that in a few days 1.20 is releasing, and I will be updating the server on that day, and I'm going to be live streaming it for a few hours, trying to find some of the new content, like every other year that there's a new update, except for 1.18. I didn't stream the day 1.18 released. I waited a week due to the terrain changes and stuff. Just want to make sure there was no terrain glitches, but I will be live streaming on the release of 1.20. So if you want to see me mess around and look for some of the new 1.20 features, then go ahead and look out for that stream. Oh, and I probably should mention that 1.20 releases on June 7th, for those of you who don't know when 1.20 releases. So yeah, the stream will be on June 7th. Most likely in the afternoon as well. I'm not sure when 1.20 will release during the day. I think normally in the past updates release around about 12 or 1 in the afternoon. But yeah, so my stream will most likely be in the afternoon. So if we fly on in, you can see all of the progress that has been made over here. We've got the pathway set up, and we've already even made the first little spawn building over here, which is pretty crazy. Now I have to hand it to Insane Bobcat, as he has done a lot of the math, kind of counting out where everything needs to be. And I definitely appreciate that, because I think I would be pretty confused pretty quickly. He also did this hill area over here, which I am also very appreciative that he did this, because the grass seems to be the terrain seems to be the hardest part, I think, of this entire project. The buildings are pretty easy to do, and the pathway has been pretty easy as well. But yeah, there has been some major progress over here, and it's starting to take shape. I'm very excited for this project to be finished. But you know, last time that you guys saw it, it was just a wall. So this is what it looks like now. And I've been kind of switching back and forth between the Guardian farm and this project over the past few days, and it's been going pretty smoothly. Both projects have been going very well. The next step for this project is probably working on this giant garage building that is right here, that normally goes right here, and possibly working on the terrain a bit more. And we have to put like this giant hill here, and then over here there's that water area that we need to dig down and put sand in and stuff. And I think this is going to be one of the worst things, because it's dealing with sand and we have to dig into it and make like a giant hole. And we are trying to do this block for block. So we are looking back and forth at the world that we have saved, and you know, taking screenshots and everything and trying to make sure that it is block for block. So that is adding another layer of difficulty to it. But it's nothing that we can't achieve, and oh my gosh, that looks really cool with RTX on. This looks really cool. I've been playing with RTX off the past few days because sometimes I just get tired of RTX. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I just want to play normal Minecraft. So I'll switch back and forth. I'll play for RTX for a week, and then I'll turn off RTX for another week. But yeah, that is the GM Construct project so far. Just a bit of a side note, I kind of realized that this Skulk stuff has been in this shulker box for a year now. I didn't realize that. It's been in here for a year now. That's kind of crazy. I still feel like that doesn't feel like it was a year ago. It feels like it was like 2 or 3 months ago. But you know, I put this stuff in there when 1.19 came out, and that was a year ago. Oh yeah, also I turned off RTX so I could better showcase this farm, because as you might be able to tell, everything is finished. I have built the AFK platform, and I've hooked up the redstone, so we have one on and off switch, and it is looking pretty good. So let me showcase it to you. The only thing, by the way, that I haven't finished was I need to make a better storage system, because as you can see, we're already starting to fill up here at some of these first few chests. So I do need to make a better sorting system. But let me just show off how this works. So when you flip this lever and you stand on this block right here, you can see that, well, first of all, there's going to be beams shooting at you, because guardians, when they die, they shoot a beam at you for some reason. But guardians will spawn in these little pockets over here. If I can get a spyglass, we'll just zoom in. As you can see, they're gonna spawn in right here, and the tridents are going to, pistons are gonna push these tridents, and kill all the guardians. And they should do it in the far corners as well. I do want to mention that I'm using an overworld only farm design for this. I know there's also the nether only and a hybrid of both, but seeing that I don't plan to be you know, farming with anybody else on the server, with the nether only, or the nether system, you need 2 people doing it. One on the nether side and the other in the AFK position. I don't see myself you know, AFKing with someone else on the server, so I just did the overworld only. But as you can see, we're getting XP, and we're getting all those items as well, all those nice, you know, prismarine shards and whatever the glowing items are called. I don't actually remember what they are called. But as long as prismarine crystals. As long as I stand right here on this block, I should be getting spawns everywhere. So it's pretty nice. Also, sorry for the Discord ping. That was me. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off the farm now, and we'll just let it finish up giving me this XP. But I think I'm gonna have to call it there for this episode. I know I was planning to maybe do some item sorter work, where we went through and organized some items to get the perfect sorting system. But I want to cut this video a little short so I have time to prepare for 1.20 and our little journey that I'm going to have for the live stream. So yeah, I'm going to cut this one a little bit short, but I hope you all enjoyed this episode. We did build this amazing Guardian farm, and I showed off some of that Gary's mod progress, and I think next episode I'll either work on the sorting system or something else entirely. Who knows? I just kind of make these episodes at random and just do whatever I'm focused on in that current like week of Sword's Edge. It might be just something to do with 1.20. Who knows? We're gonna get a ton of new things, so I might want to do something with that new content. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye!